Yo, what about time, man? Been waiting on y'all. Guess what? We all done over here at this another rehab out here in Portsmouth. This was a 2-bedroom, 2-1 that we converted into a 3-2 to up the comps. That way you could get a better price for it. Come on in, take a look around. So before it was actually a 2-bedroom, one bath, like I said. We took it over from another contractor. They just weren't able to finish. So we got the call to come in and, with the cleanup crew. So we came in to clean it up. As far as where they were, where we picked up, they were done with their rough-ins. That means they were done with getting their rough-ins for their electrical, their plumbing, and HVAC. So that's kind of where we picked up. So we came in, we insulated the walls, put the drywall on, added the textured walls, and then I called in my own subcontractors to finish the electrical, the plumbing, and HVAC, and get those passed. And once those are passed, that's pretty much it. We're able to come in, finish painting, and put in our kitchen cabinets, countertops, new countertops, flooring, and call it a day. So this one really didn't take us too long. It took us about 4 weeks from start to finish, and I think it's already got a contract on it. So.
How do people normally get into flips?
All right, so there's a couple different ways. If you just got it like that and you got some cash and you're able to purchase a property and have the money to fix it up yourself, that's one way. Another way, more common way, is through hard money, which is it's a little expensive. It's pretty much where private investors invest in the property itself, not too much on your credit, nothing like that. Just based on a little bit on your experience, they'll invest on the other property itself. They'll give you the money to purchase the property, and then the money to also to fix it up and then resell, and then they recoup at the back end. Another route is a mortgage. If your credit is good and you have enough for like a decent down payment on a investor type loan, that's another option. But I'm not an expert on mortgages. For that, you gotta go to my man, Bryan Royster with Atlantic Bay.
When it comes to flipping a house, a lot of folks think that you gotta have all this money saved up to flip a house, and really that's not the case. Me, I deal with mortgages all day, every day. That's my day job, as you can say. But a lot of times when it comes to flipping houses, it's an investment, and you can get people to lend you money. You can use a hard money lender. You can use some of these private lenders as well. And all they need is to know the numbers of the deal. So you'll be able to explain to them what their return could possibly be, the selling of the house, how much the house could be sold for, how much you can get the house for, how much work needs to be done to the house. And if it makes sense, everyone's out here to try to make a couple extra dollars here and there. So if it makes sense for that investor, that investor could actually fund the whole project for you. So obviously it just depends on their comfortability with you, them seeing the value in the deal, and you being able to express that value to them in the deal. So it's not really that hard. Obviously, it takes a lot of confidence, a lot of self-confidence to be able to actually do it and execute the whole deal, but it can be done. And like I said, a lot of times it doesn't require very much money at all out of your own pocket to start. Also, I forgot to mention that another way, especially for someone who has good credit, but maybe not necessarily enough money to buy a house all in cash, you could also do a 2 or 3K loan or a renovation loan. Those loans are actually really good as well. It allows you to purchase the house in the condition that it's in, and it allows you to actually add the rehab or the repair costs into the loan. A lot of times that's the tricky part or the hard part when it comes to buying a house that you're looking to get that needs work done to the house is, that lender is gonna, want the house to be in a certain condition to use that house as collateral for the loan. So with using a 2 or 3K loan, it's a little tricky for the lender, or a little risky, I should say, for the lender. But it is a loan that's out there that's available as well. That that could be maybe your first way of trying to go about it if you don't have the the ability to maybe or don't know a hard money lender or someone who, to privately invest for you, is you can go to a lender like a Landing Bay or any other lender out there who has that 203K loan. So when it comes to flipping a house, I would say the rehab cost, I've seen typically anywhere from about $20,000 to $40,000. Obviously $20,000 being on the low end, $40,000 being a little bit on the higher end with more extensive work being done to the house. So yeah, that's typically the amount of money that it's going to take to rehab the house, and obviously whatever the cost of purchasing the house is as well. You got to factor both of those in to know kind of how much you're going to need for the project.